Good morning and welcome to this morning's reflection. You will remember the verse that reads thus: "And they went to a place called Gethsemane, and he said to his disciples, 'Sit here and watch while I pray.'" Mark chapter 14 and verse 32. This was the eve of Jesus' death, and he was about to be arrested. It was late. They were all exceptionally tired, and Jesus took them to the garden to wait out the long night. Did he ask them to pray? Did he ask them to pray and plead his case? No. "Sit down," he said, "while I pray." Imagine Christ asking you to sit with him while he prays. Is that our invitation? Is the Spirit of Christ present and active within us, praying for us? In Romans chapter 8 and verse 25 to 26, we read the following: "But if we hope for what we do not see, we wait for it with patience. Likewise, the Spirit helps us in our weakness, for we do not know how to pray as we ought. But that very Spirit intercedes with sighs too deep for words." Yes, Jesus does pray while I wait. Jesus does pray while you wait. He prays with sighs too deep for words. Is our act that we call prayer our yielding to him, and his prayer springing from the molten core of love within us? To take upon ourselves the posture of sitting while Jesus prays brings us into the most grateful mystery of the waiting experience that there is, that of opening to the intimate presence of the Spirit praying within, penetratingly, speaking, and holding us in our darkness. The emphasis is not on what we are doing, but what God is doing. We do not heal, transform, or create ourselves. We posture ourselves in ways that allows God to heal, transform, and create us. We need to learn to sit and yield to God's activity in us, opening ourselves to divine prayer, listening to silent words. It is rest that characterizes the posture of waiting. Through our resting in God, we are transformed. Most of us have no idea how tired we are inside until we become still. Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Rest is just as holy as work. The Greek word for rest, came in time to mean prayer, a form of prayer where you descend into the heart and build a nest for yourself and God, a place where you rest with God through the day, through pain, through conflict, and through struggle. To sit while Jesus prays allows us replenishing rest, in which we can be still and listen to the prayers and words that the Spirit whispers inside of us. And so today, may you sit with Jesus while he prays, and may you hear his prayers, and may you rest and be rejuvenated, replenished, and renewed in that space. Amen.